What's up? What's up out there, fam? What's going on, man? It is the homie, Mainman Mademan, just dropping on there. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. It's going down, man. Just dropping through on a late Friday evening. Got a couple minutes to spare. Thought I'd get on here and chop up some good boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? See what's going on around the good sport. See what's going on around good sport. Happy Friday to everybody, first and foremost, dog. Y'all made it all week. Hard work, you know what I'm saying? Dedication. Made it to the end of the week, man. Roll up. You know what I'm talking about? Roll up, smoke them if you got them. Pour that cool drink, relax. Go find your loved one. Go find your other half, man, and wine and dine this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and chill on out, man. Yeah, but I'm just gonna chop it up. Nothing too specific. We just gonna just see whatever comes across the wire. But y'all see the title, man. We'll talk about those issues in the title as well. Before we gotta get started, though, let me say this, man. Damn, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to my main man, the late Clock Middleton. Clock Middleton, man. For those who don't know, y'all be hearing me sometimes talk about the show Blacklist on the live stream. You know, that's like one of my favorite shows. Well, Clock Middleton played a character on there by the name of Glenn Carter. He was like a little midget guy. He was like a tracker or something like that, man. And he passed away from West Nile, they said. And on the show, you know, they even kind of tributed him and said he passed away from West Nile on the show, man. But they killed him off, man. He was like one of my favorite characters on that joint, dog. So if y'all look at the Blacklist, for those who ain't heard, man, damn, man, we lost Glenn Carter, man. He was the man. But what's going on around the sport of boxing, though, y'all? Let's talk this quick boxing, man. Y'all see the first thing on there, right? JoJo Diaz, man. Damn, JoJo Diaz loses his IBF world champion. Damn, we was just talking about JoJo too, man. Let me see. Let me get the scoop on this real quick. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Damn, JoJo, man. You supposed to took this opportunity and took it all the way to the top, bruh. It said that JoJo Diaz will be fined $100,000 for missing weight today by 3.6 pounds per the California State Athletic Commission. He's going to be fined 20% of his $500,000 purse. Half of the fine is going to go to his opponent, Rakhimov, and the other half is going to go to the state. JoJo Diaz will be stripped of his IBF 130-pound title, man. Damn, JoJo, you needed that belt, cuz. You needed that belt. You know damn well JoJo going to struggle to get a fight at 130 pounds without that IBF belt. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for 1 second, fam. I got to put y'all on pause. Just give me a few seconds. I got to take this quick phone call. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. It was a brother DoorDash, man. You know what I mean? I'm waiting on some grub to get dropped off at the spot. So like I was saying, man, JoJo Diaz, bro. We're going to go to the boxing rankings real quick, man. Let me go to the screen share and just look at and see exactly what the landscape looking like at 130 pounds for my man JoJo, man. Hold on. Let me go to the screen share here. Let's see what it's looking like for JoJo, man. Damn, look, Box Live already got it vacant, bro. Already got it vacant. IBF world champion, vacant at 130 pounds. Rakhimov at number 1. Number 2, you got it's vacant, and we got Kenichi Ogawa at number 3. Don't know about this dude, Martin Joseph Ward. Don't know about Fuzhou. You know what I mean? My thing is, I wonder will they play this like they did with David Benavidez. Remember with David Benavidez, right, when he popped for the Coke, the WBC stripped him, but then he got right back into a title fight and got the belt back until he lost it again on the scales, right? So I wonder if JoJo Diaz beats Rakhimov. Will they then, because they saying JoJo can't win the title if he beats Rakhimov, right? It just becomes vacant. Now, Rakhimov can win the title if he beats JoJo Diaz, right? So my thing is, if JoJo Diaz beats Rakhimov, will they then maybe allow JoJo Diaz to fight back again for the vacant IBF title? Maybe him taking on Kenichi Ogawa. I remember when him and Tevin Farmer went at it. That was a real tough fight, you know what I'm saying, for Farmer. But is this ain't the same guy that is this the same dude that popped up dirty on Farmer? I'm not sure. I gotta go. I think this is him though. But anyway, the thing is with Kenichi Ogawa maybe can take on JoJo Diaz if JoJo Diaz beats Rakhimov for the vacant strap. Other than that, man, I ain't recognizing none of these names. IBF with their weak ass rankings as always. You know what I'm saying? Don't recognize none of these names other than my main man Tevin Farmer. Now maybe Tevin Farmer can slide back in there. Who knows? You know that JoJo Diaz along with his homies MTK Global. They got Tevin Farmer up out of his rematch clause due to the coronavirus. Tevin Farmer still pissed off about that. We just talked about that yesterday on We Talking Boxing. You know what I mean? So who knows? Maybe Tevin Farmer and Lou DiBella can maybe wiggle back in there and face JoJo Diaz for the vacant strap. I'm not sure, but right now, these dudes right here, I ain't never heard of most of these cats, man. Other than Kenichi Ogawa, I'm not too familiar with the rest of these dudes. I'll look them up, but yo, these rankings are looking bad. But that's what I'm saying about JoJo, man. He ain't nobody gonna fight. Look over here at the WBO. We got Jamel Herring. We know he taking on Carl Frampton, right? Even whichever one of them dudes that win ain't gonna face JoJo Diaz without a world title. Shakur Stevenson is next in line for the winner of that particular fight. You know what I'm saying? Both the winner of this is either going to have to deal with Shakur Stevenson or maybe go back into these rankings here. But I just don't see them going to JoJo, especially without a title. You know what I mean? Now, politically, it wouldn't be hard to line up, given JoJo over there on DAZN and Herring and Frampton going to be on ESPN. And we know Top Rank and DAZN and all of them, they don't got no problem doing business. So, but at the end of the day, without a belt, I just don't see them running towards JoJo. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Miguel Berchelt, we know he's going to be facing Oscar Valdez. So these two are already tied up. The winner of this may still want to stay in these WBC rankings. You know what I mean? You got guys like Leo Santa Cruz. You got O'Shaquie Foster. Tevin Farmer is there. Rene Alvarado. Not the it's okay rankings. Andrew Cancio. These guys are still there. And I think they'll eat the winner of Berchelt and Valdez will stay in the WBC rankings perhaps and not go after JoJo Diaz without a world title. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I mean? And of course, in the WBA, Tank Davis, who says he got a hand injury, he talking about missing that most of the year, half of the year. He on a pay-per-view hunt. He rolling with Floyd. It ain't gonna happen with JoJo Diaz, at least without a world title. Ain't gonna happen. We got Chris Colbert down here. Couple guys here for him to choose from. It ain't gonna happen, man. It ain't gonna happen, and they're not gonna cross over. JoJo Diaz is on DAZN. This is pretty much off limits politically anyway. So, bro, I don't know where JoJo gonna go without that belt, man. He needs to be petitioning the IBF heavy if he beats Rakhimov. You know what I mean? If he beats Rakhimov, he need to be on the IBF line. Like, yo, I need to be in my next fight, be fighting back for that title again, bro. Because without it, man, I don't know where JoJo gonna go. You know what I mean? Where JoJo gonna go? Let me look at some comments. Salute to all of the fam that's sliding on through. Just coming on back in the comments. Oh, what's up, y'all? What's going on? I ain't even see y'all here, man. Salute to everybody dropping on in with the fam. I see my brother Bruce Goes in the super chat. Thank you, family. Thank you, man. And thank you for all of your support, my man. Salute. Couldn't send a super chat till just now. YouTube be tripping. Yeah, YouTube be putting me through it, man. They give me all kind of fuzzy numbers, bro. It's crazy. But you know what? The homie gonna keep on striving and keep on riding for y'all, man, because y'all give me this energy. Y'all support gives me this energy to want to keep on going and keep on striving, man. Much love to all of y'all. And thanks, Bruce. I appreciate you, man. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Nino, what's up, man? Nino Brown is in the building. You know what I mean? How can I be blocked with a wrench? Hey, Bruce, you ain't never blocked on this channel, fam. Never blocked. You know what I mean? YouTube, man, I don't know what's going on. If Bruce is blocked, which I see you just dropped that super chat, I'm going in the options as soon as this is over to check that out, fam. Mustn't believe. There's a couple other people who I've been finding out is missing in action for reasons that I didn't know. So I'm going to look into these things. You know what I'm saying? For Ben, what's up, family? What's up, man? Oh, well, he should have gave Farmer his rematch. Comma. Yeah, that's it. He ran off with MTK Global, signed that new deal, finessed him out of his rematch clause, and look what they doing. They try and move on without Tevin Farmer. Much love to the fam, man. Much love to the fam. Like Lit Up says, yo, man, JoJo surprised me with this one. I believe he is legit, and hopefully he bounced back. Yeah, me too, man. Because I don't know where he go, man. I really don't, fam. I'm like, I don't know where he go. I just don't know where he go, man. And he was already kind of struggling to get good opposition as it was, even prior to the Gary Russell Jr. Fight. I don't know, bro. He trapped on the app. You know what I mean? Good luck with that, JoJo. Good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Yeah, it's good, Bruce. It came through. Because I was about to say, bro, Bruce, if you block, man, I'm shutting this down. I'm going to see what the hell going on. You know what I mean? We ain't going like that, man. Money in the ghetto. What's up, man? Mainman Mademan here. What's up, family? Salute to you, man. Salute to you. Hit that thumbs up for the homie as y'all sliding on through, man. It's Friday night, and we just cooling. You know what I mean? We cooling. We're going to talk some more boxing, though, man. I want to talk about, we're going to move on from this JoJo Diaz situation. We hope he get it together. We hope he's straight, man, because at the end of the day, without that belt, bro, you a fish out of water, man. We don't know where you going to go, who going to give you the shot, who going to give you the chance. You finesse Tevin Farmer out of his rematch clause, and now karma, like somebody say, karma is coming to bite you right in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Biting you right in the ass. You know what I mean? All day. So let's keep it pushing, man. I want to talk about this too real quick, fam. Y'all heard about this Virgil Ortiz and Maurice Hooker situation. So let's get into this real quick. You know what I mean? And this is including Terence Crawford. So there's articles out floating around everywhere, right? That Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya had some kind of hookup or some type of meeting at Bob Arum's crib. And it seems as if that they've had some talks. It's supposed to have been a social getting together, but they talked a little business, and according to Bob Arum, the name Terence Crawford came up, which is good. So let's see what they're talking about. According to Michael, I think it was Michael Carpenter who dropped this, told by Bob Arum that he invited Oscar De La Hoya and that Make a War Goldenboy president Eric Gomez to his home for a visit that was more social than business. And during the talk, some potential cross-promoted fights were mentioned, including Terence Crawford versus Virgil Ortiz. Oh, said Lance Pugmire of The Athletic. So that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So what Bob got to say? So Bob is saying that, according to Bob Arum, and I quote, they have Ortiz fighting Hooker at the moment, which is a decent opponent. It's a sort of interesting because Hooker is now part of the same camp as Terence is in. Bomac is the trainer. So if Virgil beats Hooker, it's a big incentive for Crawford to fight Virgil. So yeah, that is a possibility. When we see words like possibility, when we see words like, yeah, well, we got to wait till this happen and things like that happen, especially coming from Bob Arum, it makes me go, well, I'll believe it when I see it. That's just me. You know what I mean? When I see him saying stuff as a possibility, nothing ain't definite, it just makes me go, yeah, all right, we'll see if it happens. We'll see if it don't. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the golden question is being said is, can Virgil Ortiz get through Maurice Hooker and maybe make it to Terence Crawford? Now, I'm going to also add Showtime Sean Porter into this conversation because I'm seeing some things that welterweight kind of play out, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. If we can get Terence Crawford versus Sean Porter for the WBO Mando, while Virgil Ortiz take on Maurice Hooker in the background, let Earl Spence Jr. on the other side go tie up Ugas or do whatever Keith Thurman you want to do. Your IBF mandatory, you could do all of that. And all of this can play out at the same time. And this is all good fights. And these are all very good potential, very much can happen politically with these fights. My only question is, can Virgil get through Maurice Hooker? This is a damn good fight. Going down in March. Damn good fight. Both men need to make a statement. Both men are at that level at welterweight where we know you good, but how good at this division? Virgil Ortiz got a jump start on Maurice Hooker because he's acclimated himself to 147 long before Maurice Hooker has. He's been up there now for a few fights. Maurice Hooker's only had one fight at 147. Virgil Ortiz is much more acclimated. Heavy puncher. Love the style of both men. Virgil Ortiz got that hell of a jab. Explosive puncher. Explosive. Sets his punches up very good. Very well. I mean, sets it up off the jab. They say this dude got that Robert Garcia special. Robert Garcia Boxing Academy be teaching his fighters how to have a jab, right? Josecito Lopez got a jab. Marcos Maidana came out of nowhere with a jab. We seeing Virgil Ortiz with a jab. Jose Ramirez, how he beat Maurice Hooker with a jab. And that's funny how this is all playing out. A lot of parallels here from that Jose Ramirez Hooker fight to this one. But yeah, man, Virgil Ortiz, busy fighter, got a big arsenal of punches, a big toolbox, a big stat. He got a lot of, he mixes it up upstairs, downstairs, and most importantly, at least from what I've seen from him thus far at 147, he's carrying that explosiveness pretty much all the way through the fight. Y'all might say, well, man, he's been fighting guys that are not, sure. Mauricio Herrera was over the hill at that point. No doubt about it. I love that Antonio Orozco fight. That was a hell of a fight. A hell of a fight. And I learned a lot about young Virgil in that fight. Learned a lot. He had to dig deep in that fight, man. Antonio Orozco was relentless in that fight. I mean, relentless. He was finding his way to the inside, giving Virgil a whole bunch of problems in there. You know what I mean? But I like Virgil. He's young, still young, got a bright future ahead of him. Got a good road, a good lane in front of him because Oscar De La Hoya needs a star. So between Ryan Garcia and Virgil Ortiz, they're going to be the next Canelo to Oscar and Goldenboy. Which one going to take the lead? Ryan Garcia got Gatorade commercials. Ryan Garcia has been called the king of cap. The king of cap. Because we talking about Pacquiao 1 minute, then we talking about Conor McGregor, next Papa Smurf, and then he going to fight Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh, then he wants to come back around and fight Tank Davis. Whatever, cuz. All this just to fight Jorge Linares or Javier Fortuna. Just say it, man. But the fact of the matter is, Virgil got a good opportunity. He got a good lane in front of him. Most importantly, Maurice Hooker, a man who welcomes a war. A man who welcomes a war. Good jab, uses his range, rangy fighter. Loves to use his range, and he keeps you on the outside with that jab. Mixes his punches up well. Does for a rangy fighter, fights well on the inside. Throws a lot of looping shots on the inside, but he fight good on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Down for a war. Now, his one drag on him, and this is the reason I'm kind of leaning towards Ortiz, is that Maurice Hooker, as the fight progresses, and when he gets to those mid to late rounds, his feet get heavy. They get heavy. He stopped moving his fluid. His upper body movement becomes a lot more stiffer. He doesn't move his upper body nearly as well once he starts to slow down. This is how Jose Ramirez started to tee off on him. The minute he stopped moving as well and stopped, I guess from keeping Jose off from all fight with that jab and had to keep moving, it eventually caught up with him and it made him stop moving. He couldn't lean back as much. The lean back wasn't working. Jose Ramirez's jab was landing that wheel down the stretch. It was landing that wheel because his upper body movement that froze up. And I wondered, will that Robert Garcia jab, will the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy jab? Well, it gave Maurice Hooker problems before. Virgil Ortiz is much more explosive, in my opinion, than Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez can throw a jab, but he's going to take a lot of incoming fire. As for Virgil Ortiz, he does it, but he does it with technique. He does it with technique. He's explosive and he's young. He got a tank. Only thing is, his guard does get split a lot down the stretch as well. But we'll see if Maurice Hooker could take advantage of that, man. But look at the parallels here, man. Look at the parallels here. We got Brian Bomac McIntyre, the same coach for the legendary Terence Crawford. Brian Bomac McIntyre going back up against Robert Garcia again. Robert Garcia ran chess moves on Bomac last time. He had Jose Ramirez and that thing looking good. Ran chess moves on him. And then on top of that, fight going down in Dallas, just like the Ramirez fight was, in Dallas, all over again. So this is Maurice Hooker pretty much facing the same situation that he faced at 140. The only difference is that the opponent is younger, a bit more explosive, and this dude got dynamite. I mean, dynamite. The man has stopped everybody he pretty much been in the ring with. The man got dynamite in his hands. I'm trying to tell you, dog. It's going to be a hell of a fight, man. It's going to be a hell of a fight. Maurice Hooker's coming off of a long layoff. The man hasn't fought since 2019. That's going to be a problem. You see JoJo been laying around, right? Putting on a couple extra little pounds. What is it going to do for Maurice Hooker? Maurice Hooker ain't fought in a minute. He's been inactive, fam. He's been inactive. You know what I mean? They're going to build this as experience versus youth. You know what I mean? And Virgil believes this is going to turn into a war. He said he don't want no boring fight. He's not going in there to have to look for you. He's hoping that you be right there so he can find you. And he said he ain't going to be hard to find neither. Virgil's trying to go in there and be a showman. He want to make a statement. He want people talking about him. See, you got guys like Virgil Ortiz and Jerron Boots Ennis. They like right there, man. They like right there. They like an eyelash away. They just need the one right opponent. So everyone can say, you know what? This ain't fool's gold right here, Shawty. This ain't fool's gold right here, you know? So it is what it is. This is a great event for Texas. Salute to Texas. Y'all got 2 Texas grown fighters here. This is going to be a big event down there, man. And, you know, Virgil Ortiz get a lot of support from Texas. So does Mo Hooker. And this is going to be good for Texas. So salute to y'all, man, and enjoy this thing. You know what I'm saying? So this is all good stuff, man. And they're saying that if Virgil Ortiz can make it through this, then maybe somehow, some way he can line up and get in there with Terence Crawford. Now, the thing is this. There is no faster route to a world title for Virgil Ortiz not named Terence Crawford. That's just the facts of the matter. You can spin it how you... There is no faster route to a world title for Virgil Ortiz other than Terence Crawford. What is he going to do? He's on that app. He's on DAZN, fam. Right? Earl Spence Jr. ain't going to DAZN. Earl got 2 belts. Ugas got 1, at least for right now. I'm seeing that news about Pacquiao. I'm waiting until Sunday to talk about it. But Ugas got 1. Earl got 1. They on PBC. They not coming to see you, Virgil. Even though Virgil and Earl is a big fight in Texas. But I don't see Oscar's deal with DAZN is that DAZN exclusively, fam. Exclusively. That means no one else. Exclusively shows the Goldenboy fighters. Which means that the PBC fighter will have to go over there. Just like we seen with Devin Haney and my main man, Gary Russell Jr. Gary always had to go to DAZN because DAZN has the exclusive rights to show the Matchroom USA fighters in which Devin Haney is co-promoted by. So these exclusive deals, that's what hurts Virgil Ortiz more than anything. And so he can't walk over to PBC. It'd be nice to see somebody from PBC walk over to him, but come on, man. Let's keep it 100. So that's 3 of the belts tied up over there. There's only 1 left. And Virgil Ortiz is rated in the top 5 of the WBO. Right? Let's look at these boxing rankings real quick one more time. Hold on. I want to see if any movement has been done for Virgil in the rankings. Let's see. So let's go on up to welterweight. Let's see. Cambosos 35. Let's see. Josh Taylor 140. Okay, here we go. 147. All right, so he should be in the WBO, right? Oh, they got Virgil number 2. All right, Virgil number 2. So Virgil's number 2 in the WBO. Number 1 is Showtime Sean Porter, and we about to talk about that next. But yeah, number 2 is Virgil Ortiz, and I don't see Virgil on the top of the list. IBF nowhere to be found. WBC, he's down here in 5th, but he's got Sean Porter to get around, and Sean Porter's already made it be known he gonna hold that number 1 spot down as long as he possibly can. He went to the WBC convention to make sure that that went that way. Let me see. Yup, nope. Nothing over here with the WBA. Nothing over here either. So yeah, man, his fastest route to a world title will hands down be Terence Crawford. And how can this man be a big star that Oscar needs him to be, that he wants to be? How can he be a big star without a belt? You need a belt, bro. Terence Crawford will be the exact perfect opponent for Virgil Ortiz. He's young. He's entering his prime years. These are the years that you want to make the most noise. Well, Terence Crawford is what, 33, 34 years old, right? He's considered a vet. If there was someone to knock off, or you want to try to have the torch passed to you, if there was the perfect opponent to knock off to let the world know that Virgil Ortiz has arrived, well, it would be Terence Crawford. It would be, that's the perfect. Terence Crawford's over on ESPN with Bob Arum in Top Rank. Well, guess what? They do business with the zone with no problems. And Eddie Hearn, or in this case, Oscar De La Hoya. No problem. You see, Oscar hanging out at Bob's house. No problem. This is the route that makes sense for Virgil Ortiz. Right here. There is no other route. I think the question needs to be asked at this point. As long as Terence Crawford got that WBO belt, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before Virgil Ortiz gets right there. Now, depending on, we got Shawn Porter at number 1. Now, I'm hearing news about Shawn Porter maybe wanting to apply for this WBO mandatory. Haven't seen no rubber meet in the road yet, just hearing a bunch of talk. Heard what Kenny Porter been saying on interviews. They're going to explore this. Heard what Brian Bomac Mcintyre been saying. There's serious offers about Shawn Porter. Cool. Let's see. Let's see when the rubber meets the road. I'm hoping so. I'm honestly hoping so. That way Bud can go and tie this up. Good fight. Get Shawn Porter out the way, because I think he's going to stop Shawn Porter all day. Styles make fights. Styles make fights, fam. Always remember that. And stylistically, like I keep telling y'all, when I run Shawn Porter's style and Terence Crawford's style through the computer, the receipt that comes out on the other end each and every time is the word stoppage. Man, you tripping. You just a Bud fan, man. What you talking about? Nah, cuzzo. Nah. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I see stylistically, I got Bud stopping Porter. Porter, you come jumping in there. You come leak. My thing is, look, Crawford is a better mid-range puncher, and he's a better inside fighter. Porter is a mauler. Porter is inaccurate. Porter leaves himself open when he gets a little too wild. If Porter want to get into a back and forth exchange with Bud, I got Bud winning those exchanges. He is the more accurate puncher, and he's a hard puncher. I do not see Showtime Shawn Porter outboxing Terence Crawford. He couldn't even outbox your Danis Ugas. I got my main man Bud stopping Shawn. I keep telling y'all that. It's going to happen if they line this up. Now, my thing is, for Shawn Porter, I've said this numerous of times, even for Showtime Shawn Porter, well, guess what? This is the fastest route back to prominence for him also. What are you going to do, bro? You number 1, as we can see right there in the WBO. And you also number 1 in the WBC, right? Well, the WBC mandatory ain't coming due no time soon. Minimum, what? December, January, maybe minimum. Danny Garcia was the last mandatory. The WBC going to kick that down for about a year. So you just chilling, you waiting. But I will say this, for the longer that Crawford side don't get nothing done with Shawn Porter, that's not good. Because if PBC finds Shawn Porter some little lower tier guy to kill some time with and make a check with, well, after that fight, Shawn Porter ain't going to hear nothing else other than his WBC shot. That's it. Shawn Porter ain't going to think nothing about no WBO. He going to start calling that joint the WB. No, I ain't got nothing to tell you. He going to play it just like Danny Garcia did when he was number 1. Danny already knew, I'm not going after that belt. So Danny never even really spoke on it. Now, Shawn is speaking on it now. But I guarantee you, if he gets a fight sometime this spring, if it's in the summer, he gonna drop. He gonna look the other way. He gonna start looking at Earl Spence again. Remember, he is the WBC silver champion. He's gonna start looking at Earl again, and he's gonna forget all about Terence Crawford. He's gonna want to get that mandatory shot. So that's why I mean, like, I would think time would be of the essence somehow, some way. You know what I mean? Let me see what the fam talking about, though. Let me get to some in the comments. Much love to everybody stopping on through. Adrian the Problem. What's up, family? He say, yo, man, good fights tomorrow. Good fights tomorrow, bro. Really looking forward to that Texera Castano fight. I put money down on Castano. I'm rocking for Castano for the win. I don't know. And that's crazy, man, because Castano can take that WBO and run it back on over there to PBCs, just like Sean Porter can. They can take their they've been trying to get PBC is making some sort of concentrated effort to get that belt. Here's a question though, fam, and this is kind of piggybacking off yesterday's live stream. If Bob Arum goes to Bud and say, look, man, I can line up Sean Porter for you and maybe Virgil Ortiz afterwards, and then we'll pivot around to Earl. But your contract is ending soon, right? How about you sign that piece of paper and you got these fights ready to go? How about you sign that deal right there and I'll make sure that these fights taken off the ground? Will Bud be hit with something like that? Would he be hit with, I'm just asking because we just heard about the Mikey Garcia situation, how his contract was automatically extending itself and all of this other stuff. So I just wonder if this is the contract year, if this is the year. Do we really, all that we know about Bob Arum and if they waive these fights in front of Terence Crawford, is he going to have to re-sign something? He may not have a problem with re-signing something. He may say, long as I keep this $3 million guarantee, I'm good. I don't know. I just wonder, bro. I just really wonder. Listening to what Mikey said yesterday, I don't know. Light Lit Up says, yo, man, I like Hooker, but I got Virgil beating him. Yeah, I got Virgil. I'm leaning towards Virgil, slightly leaning towards Virgil. I think he's just going to be more explosive going down the stretch. I think Hooker's going to have to take some time off, and I think the youth of Virgil Ortiz is going to come and play a factor. And he, like I told y'all, he remains explosive from round 1 to round 12. He can stop you at any time in that fight. That Orozco fight, man, y'all, dog. And Orozco even had to sit back like, God, I was doing so good. I think I knocked down like that second time. He had to think about it like, damn. I was doing so good. I was giving him everything he wanted, and then pow, out of nowhere, damn. Nothing he can do about it. You know what I mean? I'm also looking forward to looking at the Patrick Teixeira tomorrow versus, like I said, Castano. I'm rolling with Castano, though, y'all. What's up, man? What's up, Robbie Brown in the building, man? What's up to the big homie, main man? What's up to the fam? What's up to you, Robbie, man? It's Friday, man. We just cooling on out, talking this real spill, man. Salute to you, fam. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hooker is walking himself or being forced into a knockout situation. Bomac better give him the game plan. Like I just told y'all, man, Bomac got figured out by Robert Garcia. Bomac got to be feeling some kind of way losing like to Rob. He can't lose to him back to back, man. You can't lose to Robert Garcia back to back, Bomac. Then that's going to make us wonder, can you give Crawford the game plan if he got to get in there with Virgil Ortiz? Can you give him the game plan, Bomac? Because if you're going to keep losing to Robert Garcia, if Robert going to keep coming with a more superior game plan, brother, I mean, come on, man. We need you to give Mo Hooker that game plan. That game plan. Hooker last fight was December of 2019 at 141. Hooker needed at least a tune-up at 147, a year and a half out of the ring. Moving up in weight. This is not a good fight. This is a setup. Exactly. I agree. When I looked into his box rec, bro, and I seen that dude ain't fight since 2019, and you taking on this challenge, Slim Virgil Ortiz is fighting with full momentum. He is stopping everybody. You've been out of the ring how long, bro, without a tune-up? Yo, man. Mo Hooker, man, he signed that deal with PBC. Got to admit, man, they got him a good fight. You know what I'm saying? They got him a good fight. I'm glad he lost the belt on the scales because they screwed Tevin out of his rematch. Salute, man. I'm out. Fuck boxing. Facts, KP from KC5. Salute, man. I feel y'all, bro. This is karma, man. This is all karma for what happened. We just talked about this yesterday, dog. They straight screwed Tevin Farmer out of his rematch clause. He got to be smiling right now from ear to ear. He got to be cracking up laughing right now. Like, damn, that's what your dumb ass get for trying to swindle me. Running over there with your little MTK homies. Running a little scheme playbook. COVID. Using COVID as a reason to get out of fights. Same way that they tried to do with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Same old playbook. Sad. Sad. I know that's right, Mother Cook. Fury is the king. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Yo, man, I got a question. What's up, Jacquavius? Holler at the homie. Holler at me. Come on, what's up with you? Holler at me, man. Salute, Silver Salamo. What's up, man? Salute, Silver Salamo, man. Salute to all of y'all sliding on through for me on a Friday evening, man. That's right. Porter is going to come bull rushing in and get KO'd. That's what's going down. I need to see this fight. If Bud can't get Pac or Spence, then I need to see that one. Absolutely. I absolutely want to see that fight. That's why I said, man, Porter versus Crawford, it's a good fight, man. I wish Bob Arum using leverage against Sean Porter, that's just Bob the negotiator. I do think that Sean Porter should be landing anywhere. I think he deserves 2, but it should definitely be between the 1.5 and the 2 guaranteed. And if they're doing it on pay-per-view, give him a slice of that revenue. You know what I'm saying? I just think that that's what he's worth. That's what he's worth to Crawford, most importantly. You know what I mean? Now, for everybody who's stuck on that, yo, man, Porter, $1 million, that's how much he been making type thing. True. I ain't knocking that. But like I just said, what is he worth to Crawford is the golden question. And he knows that, yo, you need an infusion in your resume. You need a real name. So guess what? If you want this name, you're gonna have to give me, you know what I'm saying, 2 million, whatever, 3 million. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 million is an insult to Sean Porter. Whatever he wants, you know what I mean? That's why he feel like he can charge what he can charge because of what I believe I'm worth to you. You know what I mean? This was the same argument I was having with a lot of the Devin Haney fans when they were talking this Teofimo Lopez talk. Oh, he offered $10 million and he asked for too much money. Look, bro, that's every belt. That's every belt. Devin Haney is a superstar after that. He's a superstar. He's he has all roads would lead to Devin Haney. All roads. Don't know how long he would be able to hold on to him, keep on making that weight, but all roads would have led to Devin Haney. And I thought they should have paid for that. It would have led to big fights in the future. They would have recouped that money. Because Teofimo realized, how much am I worth to you, bro? How much am I worth to you? That's the question. Everybody, oh, how much did he make in his last fight? How much did he make against this guy? How much did he make against that guy? Those guys wasn't in the same position that these guys are. So he knows he's worth more. You know what I mean? You already know. Gracias, man. Thanks, Lawrence DeHara. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that, fam. Much love, man. Much love. Bud should not resign. He already hit top rank with that young 1 milli penalty. Still couldn't get the fights. He needs to be signing one fight deals with whomever and promote himself. I'm with you 100% on that, fam. I'm with you 100% on that, light lit up. But I got a problem believing that Bob Arum is going to let Bud just walk out the front door knowing that the Earl Spence Jr. fight still exists. And what's more scary than anything, like I tried to tell people yesterday, is that Mikey Garcia held that WBO title, and Mikey's small print in his contract stated that as long as I'm a world champion, I owe them X amount of title defenses or X amount of title fights. And I look at Bud, like I say before, he got that WBO. He is considered a world. And I've heard other fighters in the past speak on stuff like this, far as with options and things like that in the contract. And I just wonder, if Bud got that belt, he's considered a world champion, will he still be obligated on the hook for title defenses? I do remember Bob Arum, and Bob Arum still feels confident like Bud gonna be here. Look how he talking. He booking fights, waving fights in front of Bud. Oh, well, me and Al Heyman, we're on the same page now. We're fraternity brothers. The only one stopping the fight is Earl Spence Jr. He is the only one. Making it like the Bud, like, yo, we got everything under control. We got everything under control. We got Al on board. Everybody's on board. It's just Earl now. Because for a long time, it was Al. Al didn't exist. He overpaying fighters. It was this. It was that. Now it's Earl. So I don't know if Bob Arum doing so much talking, waving names left and right. Sean Porter 1 second. The next, now it's Virgil Ortiz. And that, waving names left and right. It just makes me think that, yo, man, you try and slice up Bud. You try and slice him up. Like, look what I can do. Look what I can offer you. Look what I can do for you, bud. All you got to do is sign right here. You know what I mean? And I'm with you, light lit up. If Bud say, you know what, forget you, bro. I'm taking this WBO title. And ain't nothing you can do about that, Bob, unless you're going to call him and get me stripped some kind of way or whatever. I'm taking this title and I'm gone on my own. I'll be a free agent. I'm going to the highest bidder. That's where I'm going. And guess who already put their hat in that ring? Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn already said, yep, let Terence Crawford be a free agent. I'm getting him. I'm getting him. I'm telling you. Terence Crawford's stock is through the roof. As long as the Earl Spence Jr. fight is still there, anybody will sign him. And Bob is going to have a hard time. Forget all of that talk. Oh, he can go and he can leave. Bob is going to have a hard time watching Terence Crawford walk out that front door, knowing that perhaps the number one or number two biggest fight in boxing is walking out the door. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, boxing loser dude, you blocked. You are forever banished. Fuck a timeout, homeboy. You ain't coming back. You know what I'm saying? We holler at you. We holler at you. Man, how much them Al Heyman stimulus checks you getting, man? What up, fam? What's up with you, man? Nah, ain't no Al Heyman stimulus checks, fam. Yo, we calling out snakes. We all anti-suit. We anti-suit no matter where it comes. You know what I'm saying? Look here, man. We just had Mikey Garcia spill his guts on the PBC podcast. Spill his guts and let everybody know all the tricks that he got ran on him by Bob Arum in Top Rank. And I'm just applying the same things that he went through to what Terence can go through. And I just wonder, y'all. I just wonder. Options, man. Options. Will McLaddy in the building. Salute to B-More, man. What's up, man? DMV on deck, man. Y'all already know. What it do, Mainman Mademan? B-More stand up and salute to the chat family, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to you, family. And why? What's up, man? And why Jefferson in the building? What's up, man? Quiet as kept. I think Chris Colbert beats everybody at 130 and 35. But that's just me. I like Chris Colbert, man. I like Chris Colbert. Fast hands. You know what I mean? A lot of pop in his punches. I'm waiting for that step-up fight, bro. I think he on his way. He's right there on the cusp. All he needs is that one name. He's just like Virgil. He's just like Boots. I like him, dog. I think he's going to go far too, man. I really do. I really do. You know what I mean? Light Lit Up says, yo, Porter made $2 million versus Spence when he had a belt and before COVID. Now that Porter is beltless during COVID, I would think one. I mean, but that's what I'm saying, though, Light Lit Up. That does make sense, but you comparing what he did with Spence to what goes on with Crawford. Spence was on top of the world. Spence didn't have to do anything. You know what I mean? Spence gave him that $2 million. We had a big crowd. We're gonna make a lot of money. Fine. That's what he felt like he was worth. But into Terence Crawford's situation is a little different. Where Terence needs that name. He don't really need it in my book, but to a lot of fans, I'm gonna say that. In my book, I think he's straight, but he needs that name. And so Porter's pretty much just selling his name. And that's why I say, how much is he worth to Bud? If not, then what else you going to do, Bud? What else you going to do? You going to fight some unknown cat in the WBO? What else you going to do? You know? So if we down to see that, just to hold off to the Spence fight, then so be it. I'm not. I want to see good fights along the way. I think Porter's good. You know what I'm saying? I think Porter's good. You know what I mean? I think Porter's good. He can jump up just to get stopped. You know what I'm saying? He can jump out there just to get stopped. Y'all already know 1.5 million is decent for a beltless Porter during COVID. I can live with that. But I ain't down for the one. I ain't down for the one. I think you got to show Porter a little bit more respect than $1 million, though. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Bob never said $1 million. He said $1 million plus upside. And I ain't gonna let that be forgot. Mike, what's up with you, man? What's going down? I'm listening in silence so far. Oh, I already know. You jotting them down your notes. I already know you're gonna come back on another live stream when we talking Bud and Spence. And you, man, remember when you said, yeah, you jot them down, Mike, and you bring it, fam. You bring it. Much love to the homie, Mike, man. You bring it, though. When these guys go to blows like the Ray Robinsons and the Roberto Durans, they all should shut the F up, bro, all day. Hey, those are the old school, man. That's what I'm like. More swinging than singing, right? You want to see more swinging than singing? We all do, fam. We all do. That's funny, man, because I was just kind of looking into the Middle East situation, as far as like the Tyson Fury and Joshua, whatever they got going on. So I was just looking around just to see what's up with the venue situation over that. Yo, ain't nowhere ready to go. Middle East ain't ready to go. They still dealing with COVID situations. Dubai, Qatar, because I really wanted to look into Qatar because I seen Manny Pacquiao come back out and say, yo, he ready to take it on this training camp and he ready to come back. So I was just wondering, is there still a chance that Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford can happen? But I know they all relied on Qatar. And right now, Qatar still locked down. UK still locked down. Same old thing. Where the venue going to be at for this particular supposed fight? Where's the venue for Joshua and Fury? Everything is still locked down. Everybody's still going through restrictions. You got new variants out here. You know what I mean? There's still a shortage on vaccines. I mean, what are we doing? No. Mike say, yo, man, remember Bud gets TKOs, not KOs. No way he is stopping Porter. Bro, as long as it has a K and an O at the end, you can put the T on the front, don't matter. Bro, Porter getting stopped. You ain't hearing me. This is the statement that Bud is going to make. He getting stopped. Bro, he leaps too much. And I'm going to be honest, like, older he's getting more inaccurate. He's still smothering his work. Ain't no improvements there. Bro, you can't do that to a knockout artist. This ain't a chip away fighter. This ain't Earl Spence Jr. Earl got to chip you away round after round after round after round, then set you up. You know, no, that ain't who this is. This is a straight up knockout artist right here. You get into a back and forth with me and one connect with you, you're gone. Just ask the previous 8 opponents. You know what I mean? This ain't no chip away fighter. This ain't no chip away fighter. Look how Earl had to beat Kale. He had to chip Kale away. I got my man Bud stopping Kale with just hard shots early. These are 2 different fighters, and he gonna stop Sean Porter. Let Sean get into a firefight with a knockout artist. He gonna get stopped. I'm trying to tell you. All that leaping and jumping and all that running, be a running back if you want, bro. You're gonna run right into a straight left hand or a straight right hand. Either way, because you know he can go either side, but you're gonna run into something vicious, bro. He gonna run into something vicious. You know what I'm saying? Porter got dropped by Adrian Bronner. What you think Bud gonna do? That's facts, Patrick. That's facts right there. That's facts right there. I'm trying to tell you, bro. This is not no chip away fighter. This ain't the guy that's gonna take 5 to 6 rounds to keep on just stand on top of you, got to hit you to the back. No, this ain't that dude. This that dude that when you hit him, when you connect good on him, when you sock him real good, you done woke up a sleeping giant. That's who this is. Remember Aegis Kalvaluskas? Man ain't win another second of another round after he connected on Bud. Ain't win another second of another round. That's what happens when you're not dealing with a chip away fighter. You know what I mean? For Ben Media says, yo, man, so Bomac on Mike on Sports say a meal is an insult to Porter. So, yeah, Bomac even feels the same way, too. And salute to Mike on Sports, man. I'm a big fan of that channel. Yeah, Bomac even feels the same way, man. Everybody know that's an insult to Porter. You know what I mean? Win, lose, or draw, he going to give you an exciting fight. Everyone's going to be talking about it. It's going to take up a lot of air in boxing. You know what I mean? It's not like we talking about Bud fighting Josecito Lopez. You know what I mean? Like, this is a fight that's going to take up a lot of oxygen in boxing. It's going to set up something good in the future. I think it's worth him getting more than $1 million. You know what I mean? I understand Bob Arum's position. I got leverage over you. I feel like we don't really need you like that, so you can take it or leave it. I got it. But I don't think he's really looking at this all the right way. And that is, truth be told, a win over Showtime Sean Porter for Terence Crawford, that'd be a good thing. It'd be a great legacy point, a great legacy addition. Great thing. And going into a fight with Earl Spence, it will make it even bigger. And those are just the facts. You know what I'm saying? What's up, DGO? What's up, DGO? I'm about to get Ghost out of here, fam. Much love to the fam, man. What's up with you, DGO? What's up, man? I think Bud should get with Kinahan to get the fight done with. I think Bud should get with Kinahan to get the fight done with Spence. Hey, I wouldn't even be surprised if that works, man. That might just work. That may just work, believe it or not. Let's not act like it wasn't nobody from PBC going over there to see MTK as well. That might just be it. Who knows? Who knows, bro? I believe, like I told y'all yesterday, if MTK keep going at the route that they are going and at the pace that they are going, in 5 years, they're going to have so much of boxing under their umbrella. It's insane because this is the first time, and I've been covering the sport. This is the first time I've ever seen a company hit the sport on different levels at the same time. They're hitting the management, they're hitting the promotion and the broadcast levels all at the same damn time. You don't see that, fam. You don't see that. If you want to say you PBC, you Al Heyman, okay, you managing fighters, you advising fighters. That's what you do, right? They don't have a promoter. They got to go to Tom Brown. They got to go to Floyd Mayweather. Hey, can I use your promotional? That ain't what MTK has to do. MTK, through managing fighters, have fighters on every network. Every network. They're going to be crossing all kind of network lines, making fight. Bruh, I'm telling y'all some real spill, man. And we're going to get more into it as the dates keep on passing and more information keep coming on out. I'll, speak more on it, man. But it's a takeover going on. It's a serious takeover. The only one that I can see really standing up to him right now, believe it or not, is PBC. I think they got a strong enough stable and they got strong enough business agreements and arrangements that they can probably still combat them. But Top Rank is bowing down. Eddie, he bowing down. See, these promoters, they can't go around these managers. If Kinahan is advising and managing these guys, how the hell is Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn going to get around that? MTK can't even get around that. They can say, yo, we can pay the fighters money, and the fighters can pay anybody that they want to pay. We can't stop them from paying whoever they want to pay. This takeover is real, y'all. This takeover is real. Mike says, yo, man, I think Crawford would take the 60-40, but Bob wants the 50-50 to make up money he claims he lost. He playing possum. Bud better wake up and go. I'm going to tell you, man, this would be the saddest thing in history, dog. If all of this posturing and all of this playing, this bojangling, Slim, if we miss this, if one of these dudes lose, this is going to be the biggest letdown in boxing. Bro, this is going to be, it hurt me that we didn't get Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua for, now both men is lost. The luster ain't what it was, right? Man, if that happens in this situation, bro, man, that's going to send me into I don't know where I'm going to stand at with boxing after that, bro. This thing has been too long in the making, man. We shouldn't even really be having this conversation, Mike. We shouldn't even be talking about Sean Porter the whole time. Dog, we've been having this conversation for years. Years. We are beyond the expiration date. And if we keep playing, man, I'm telling you, at this point, we are playing with fire. There's some hungry fighters coming through the ranks. You got Jerron Boots Ennis looking for a chance, looking and hoping and praying. Y'all better get hip, bro. If we keep on playing, and we lose this fight, man, boxing, this is going to be a major blow to the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Lawrence. I can't make out most of what you're saying, but you've been saying some positive stuff thus far, so I'm going to keep it positive. Salute. Thanks for the heads up. We throw blows versus each other, but love each other. That's the spirit, man. That's the spirit. It's a sport. It makes you forget about your bills and shit. Stop bringing y'all hate to the sport. We come here to talk and have a good time, man. I worked all week. I had a long week this week, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to sit down and have some good time, some cold brews, talk some good fight game, watch some good fights. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep y'all political stuff somewhere else. Me, on the other hand, this is all a fight game. This is our little getaway. You know what I mean? Real spill. Doubt a company ran by a man that the U.S. government has deemed a narco-terrorist will get a foothold in American boxing. They'll be sanctioned soon. I hear you. I hear you, Ben, but I wish I can confidently say I agree with that because boxing has had so many monsters, man. Like, we still got monsters, man. There's people in the sport whose name haven't been dropped. We only know about Kinahan's involvement, who's been involved with the sport, according to him, the last 15 years, but we just started speaking his name last year, at least for the most part, even though he was well in the public since, 2016 and all that. But his name really surfaced on the mainstream like last year. Y'all knew him in Ireland. They knew him in Ireland and maybe in the UK, but we didn't know him. And he been in the sport for how long? Boxing is covered with monsters. There's a lot of street cats that's still in the sport that y'all don't even know, supporting your favorite fighter, paying for things for your favorite fighter on the low. So boxing, this is what it's always been. Mob ridden, all kinds of stuff. This is boxing. I'm not going to act like boxing is clean. I'm not going to act like boxing ain't crooked. I'm not going to act like boxing ain't trifling. It is. It is. And it's the sport that we all love. And it's covered with monsters. It's covered with bad actors. Full of them. Even on a political level. Real spill. So you add one more monster to a bag of monsters, what's the difference? That's how I look at the Kinahan situation. Y'all, I see people today, we so PC'd up, and today we act like we don't know what boxing is. We act like we ain't been knowing who cats like Don King and Bob Arum are. We act like, dog, that's what it is. That's why when y'all look at me about the Tyson Fury situation, I come at it from what boxing is. If he did something, which he probably did, he got away with it, that's boxing. That man should have been on his A game. That man should have been on his A game. Everybody gonna try. If you let him get away with it, he gonna try to get away with it. That's this. Every fighter's looking for an edge in the gym and outside the gym, in the ring and outside the ring. Every fighter is looking for an edge. If you're gonna give him an opportunity to get an edge, you're gonna take it. And you say, "Oh, he's so wrong." That's boxing. I don't know what sport y'all been watching the last couple hundred years. I could be tripping. I got to see Bud do that against quality fighters. I don't count lemons because they always turn into lime. Well, when Ricky Burns walk into the Hall of Fame, Mike, you tell me that. When he walks into the Hall of Fame, remember when you said, I got to see him against quality fighters. When you see Ricky Burns walk in the Hall of Fame, 3-division champion, come talk to me. We'll see. How quality is that? How quality is that? You know what I mean? How quality is that? The U.S. government hates to be taunted. When Big Meech came out of the shadows is when they got him. If you're doing illegal stuff, stay low. Hey, for Ben, you heard about that new rule they just did? I covered it on the channel, bro. There's a new rule that when Trump was president, they were the United States government now can go into foreign countries and arrest anybody if it's PEDs involved. As long if it's shown to the American audience, or if it's more, I believe, than like 2 American athletes on the card, if anybody, no matter what country is in, if somebody on that event is peddling PEDs, the U.S. government can march into that country, to that sovereign nation, and lock up whoever. It's the name for it too. I covered it on the channel. Y'all can find it on the channel in the archives. It's a law. I forgot. It begins with an R. It's like a long word. But yeah, man, they passed that under a lot of people's noses and ain't nobody even know it. You know what I mean? Patrick Bud got dropped by Mean Machine. Bud got dropped by Mean Machine. So what are you saying? Bud got clipped by Mean Machine. Didn't get dropped because they didn't stop. They didn't do a count. He got clipped by Mean Machine. The same way that Floyd got clipped by Sugar Shane Mosley. The same way that Floyd got clipped by Zab Zuda. It happens, bro. It's called a punch. It's the fight game. It's the fight game. I told we had this conversation, Mike. It was one bad night. You're giving me one bad night in how many years? One bad night, one good punch. And how many years? The man don't have bad nights. And I told you after that punch, Kalvaluskas didn't win another second of another round. It was over at that point. He was processed. He was downloaded. And he got finished. Finito. You know what I mean? Levels. Lauren says, bro, who is your favorite boxer ever? Mine is Duran. Love Roberto Duran. Always gonna be Muhammad Ali for me. Muhammad Ali is my GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I just think that Muhammad, to me, represent everything that a fighter should represent inside and outside the ring. You know, when you think of a fighter career, the ups, the downs, the ebb and flows, the excitement of it, reaching, king-like levels, seeing the lowest of low, being kicked out of the sport, to fight back, to come back and win back the title, like all of those things entangled in his career make up, to me, like one of the most perfect boxing careers. The only thing I would like to have taken away is the fact that he, got damaged in the end or whatnot. If we could have took that out the story, I look at Muhammad Ali's career just an all-around fighter. Just, and not to mention his style. His style was a beautiful style to me. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about before the rope-a-dope. I'm talking about Cassius. You know what I mean? Like his style, the speed, the confidence, the brashness, to go in there and do exactly what he said he was going to do and actually do it every time. The man was unstoppable. You know what I mean? And it took a crap government decision to get him, his boxing license taken away from him in his prime. I only wonder how much more better he would have been during his prime years. That's the only thing, you know what I mean? But it's always going to go back to Ali for me, fam. Always. You know what I mean? Kinahan never been convicted for anything as far as I have seen. He's never been convicted. He has no criminal record. None whatsoever, bro. None whatsoever. You know? Mike says he did not knock out the best fighter on his resume, Victor Postal. Victor Postal to me ain't the best fighter. Who told you Victor Postal was the best fighter on his resume? You choose Victor Postal as the best fighter on Terence Crawford resume when Victor Postal barely beat anybody. I got Jeff Horn beating the great Manny Pacquiao. But you say that Victor Postal, say what you want about Jeff now, but he beat Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? I got Ricky Burns, a 3-division champion, but you say Victor Postal is the best person on this resume? Come on, man. Shit, Amir Khan got more accolades than Victor Postal. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yep, you're right, DGO. It's the hurt business. Don't let Virgil near Bud. Hey, you know what though? Believe it or not, and I definitely, I don't want to get too premature in saying this because I want to see him versus Maurice Hooker. But believe it or not, stylistically, from what I'm seeing right now, that's only if Virgil can compete on the top floor. But it'll be an interesting clash of styles. It really would be interesting. I'm favoring Bud all day. You already know. But I still think in the style department, I think it'd be an interesting clash of styles. I think Virgil's explosiveness and his power, the fact that he's getting welterweights out. If he stops Maurice Hooker, like Ramirez did, it's going to be a statement. That's going to be a certified statement. But then again, Mo Hooker ain't did nothing at welterweight, but it's still gonna be a statement. You know what I mean? Still gonna be a statement. Go back and look at your video called MTK Explain on April 29th and look at my comment to you at 10:20. Will do, fam. Definitely will do. I love that video too, man. Mean Machine beats Garcia and Porter, in my opinion. Interesting, DGO. I would love to see what Mean Machine would do on the other side of the street. I got him beating Danny Garcia for sure. It's crazy. I got him beating Danny Garcia. Yep. Too patient. Don't want to let them hands go. No, I got him beating Danny Garcia. Danny's power ain't shown to be operating like that on the top floor at 147. I don't know, man. I got Mean Machine causing some damage over there, man. I like to see him versus Porter too. That'd be a good, bro. You right. Those are some close fights. The greatest. Yes, sir. They all badass. Ali, Chavez, Duran, Greb, Robinson. Bad is bad, bro. Facts. Bad is bad. But it's just, I don't know, man. Just, I guess all of the different circumstances that happened to Ali, though, like getting kicked out of the ring, standing for what he believed in, just the whole story as a whole, just everything as a whole. It's like saying it's like a Rocky movie, dog. Like I always say, Rocky was the best, greatest boxer saga ever created because it gives you every angle of the boxing game. You experience the high. You experience when he's at his lowest. You experience him winning everything, then losing everything, then having crooks steal all his money. And Ali's career, it's like a Rocky movie. It entangles literally like everything. You know what I'm saying? And he still came out on top. And that's why I be like, yo, I think, man, Ali is just amazing, man. Amazing. DGO says, yo, man, I want to see Virgil versus Ennis. That'd be a great fight. I don't think neither man want to probably take a risk towards each other before they try to win something first, but that'd be a great fight. But those two are right there on the cusp, man. Both of them. I'm dying to see how Jaron Ennis going to end up. Somebody got to get this kid a chance. Everybody can't keep getting out the way. Word on the curb is finding an opponent for Jaron Ennis, bruh. It's like trying to find a needle in the haystack. They like, man, they got to make offers and all kind of pleas to any and everybody. They cannot find opposition for Jaron Boots Ennis. Man, y'all got to give this kid a chance. You know what I mean? But when he get his chance, he going to have to take it and run with it. You don't want to do what Erkson Lubin did. And Lubin worked his way back up too, by the way. But you don't want to do what Lubin did. Get that chance and blow it. Yo, get that chance and run with it. I believe in Jaron Boots Ennis. I just want to see what happens when he steps up his level in competition, man. Hey, my brother's in the building. Salute the Cadillac Red and Supreme Beast Boxing, man. Salute to my homie, man. Hey, yo, y'all need to check him out. Real live boxing, man. Entertaining all day. That's my main man right there. Much love to your family. Much love to all of y'all, man. I'm going to get low out of here, man. My food just arrived. You know what I mean? I don't want it to get too cold. I got to sit out front in the box. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, man, I'm going to go ahead and go and chill on out for the rest of the night. Enjoy the fights tomorrow, y'all. Enjoy the fights tomorrow. Well, we got Texer and Castano. We also, you know, even though JoJo Diaz lost his title, shit, it's something to watch. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully JoJo get back into position to get that belt back ASAP, because if not, ain't no big fight gonna come JoJo's way no time soon. Hit that thumbs up for the homie. If y'all ain't already hit that joint, thumbs up for the homie. If you see me for the first time, rock them bells and subscribe to the fam. You know what I'm saying? We a whole fam over here. We keep it 100 at all times, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I see y'all soon. Shout out to the lovers out there. Y'all get y'all McRomance on out there. Do it and do it up. You know what I'm saying? All day. I catch up with y'all real soon, man. And thumbs up for me. Until the next video. Peace out.